sacrificing a lot, which includes family time, friend time, and it's the 2 seconds of having your hand raised if you win. That's probably the greatest feeling in the world.
It is hard. I didn't expect this.
I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm going to push you till you fail. But in the ring, they're not going to stop if you're on the ground.
I'm Dwayne Harris, and this is WFC's Fight Team Tryouts. I've been competitively fighting since the age of 14, with my last fight at 38 years of age. I competed in various forms of karate, kung fu, full contact karate, kickboxing and Muay Thai. Being an ex-fighter myself, I know the feeling of getting your hand raised at the end of a fight. So I've put the fight tryouts together to give other people the opportunity to make the team and experience the same things that I have. Our Thai pad rounds we run at 5 by 3 minutes, which is exactly what a professional Muay Thai bout runs for. Our fighters are known for being fit, and part of building that fitness and endurance is putting them through those intense pad rounds. They're not easy, they're not slow by any means, and we don't let the boxers cruise. We're going to throw kicks back, we're going to throw the punches back. If you kick slow, we're going to put you on your ass, because that's what's going to happen in a fight.
I was expecting my ass to get handed to me, and I wasn't surprised. I got my ass absolutely handed to me.
I was definitely surprised again as to what it would be like. I guess I've been out of fight camp for so long, I forgot how hard it would be. But yeah, I feel like I've done pretty well this weekend, but just getting the next session. Now we're in for a big one.
The clinching sessions that we did were 20 minutes in duration, because that really pushes the boxers. My pro fighters clinch for 15, 20, up to 30 minutes a session. So we chose 20 minutes to really test the competitors and see how they would go in a long duration of clinch. There were no breaks, it was just straight 20 minutes.
You're getting pushed so hard on your fitness, then you're getting beat up, and then you got to keep coming back for it, and it's just, yeah, they have delivered.
I'm happy if I'm the hardest worker in the room. I might not be the fittest, I might not be the best, but I can ensure that I'm doing my 100% at all times. If I leave a session like that, I'm pretty pleased with myself.
Look, good work guys. Rest up, hydrate well, okay? Make sure you have plenty of fluids, electrolytes, whatever. And we'll see you in the morning, 6 o'clock I think, tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. All right, cool.
On their back, you know, push, hard, and they're actually pushing through.
Come on, girls, over! Come on, Emma, dig.
It might not look it, but you know, they're giving it everything.
We're going to do some sparring and clinch this morning. I say clinch, we're going to go into the clinch. All right, knees, takedowns, all fine. And clinch now, lock up with your partner, go into clinch.
Everyone thinks they can chuck some pads on, put some big gloves on, put your mouth guard in and spar for 5 rounds, but there's more to it. There's 25 round sessions for 3 minutes. People think they're fit, they're not, because the intensity goes up with who you're with, who's holding pads for you, who's your sparring partners.
Go. Right in it. Good.
The most challenging part about this whole weekend has been to keep going. It's even when you're tired, you have to keep pushing, giving 100%. No matter what you're doing, no matter how much time is left, you've got to keep going, keep pushing, and it all comes down to the mental state to it.
Be tired, bruised and bloody, but I expect you to keep going and I expect 100% every time. There's no excuse for not being fit enough to get through this.
Well, what they're doing, try and put that with work, dieting, cutting weight, it's a lot more worth.
Sacrificing a lot. It's the 2 seconds of having your hand raised if you win. If you win, that comes with a minimum 8 to 10 week sacrifice and an all year round commitment to a sport.
Hit the door and the dome and just whole team here might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my lawyer. If you're down in my management, I'm just warming up, wait till I producers saw the numbers one. Different colors in my baggy light. Chalk it up, talk of the town when you're talking up. Wanna get you a ring and you tough enough. Wanna get you new things with your pockets dug. Run it up.
They think like it just stops in the gym, but it actually stops outside as well. You know, you got to make sure your recovery is good, your conditioning is really good, you know, and your nutrition. It's not just come in here, hit some pads and then go home, you know.
If you give up, guaranteed your opponent is going to see that, they'll get their second win, and they're going to unload on you, and you're going to lose. Staying strong under pressure is what I'm looking for. Like I said, these are 2-hour sessions. I'm looking for who's going to start slacking off an hour in, who's going to get tired and start throwing 50% kicks, who's going to start throwing sloppy punches when they start sparring, who's going to give up and turn their back and say, no, I've had enough, give me a break. Because those are the type of people that will get hurt in a fight.
They need to suffer, that's for sure, because every night we suffer in fight camp. So to see them drop, but they just need to get back straight away, get straight back on their feet. Just, yeah.
The most challenging part of this weekend has been the consistent intensity. Mentally though, like physically, obviously you can push yourself, but when you get really, really tired and when you're emotional, when everyone's emotions are running high and you're on edge and you just want to go home.
Pushing through that wall. When you hit that wall and they're telling you to go again, go again, go again. And you know, then your hands drop and then they don't let that happen. They boom over the top, they hit you with the pads and you're like, all right, cool, I've got to keep my hands up.
So you can be extremely fit, but your mind is still always going to second guess itself. It's definitely been a help having a lot of people doing it around you because you can feed off them, but really just trying to push yourself to give 100% at all times is the hardest thing to do, but if you can force yourself to do that, you progress.
Do head kicks with our partners, okay? So I'm going to kick Wayne with my right leg. Oh, parry, bang. I want you to put power in that head kick. Okay, I need to test your partner's defense.
At the end of the final session of the tryouts, we hold fights. So we match up the boxers according to experience and body weight, and then we give them 3 by 2 minute rounds to spar. What I expect from this fight is to see each boxer give 100%. I know that they're tired, I know that they're worn out from the weekend they've just gone through, but what I want to see is the heart of the boxer. Because when you're in the ring, things are going to get tough, things are going to get really hard, they're going to get really uncomfortable. And it's how you perform in those situations that's going to make the boxer.
Let's go, Cole. Finish strong. Hands up.
train beforehand if you want to do this next year. Don't expect this to be fun. Don't expect it to be enjoyable.
I'm not trying to hurt them, but they need to know you're going into a ring where someone is trying to hurt you. So you do need to know how to defend yourself. You need to know what the pressure feels like. Because I'm not going to hurt you, but I'm going to push you till you fail.
What I'm looking for more is how much heart and ticker that you show. You can get knocked down, it's how you pick yourself up. I'm looking for the boxers that can get hit and get hurt, but keep coming forward. We want determination in a boxer, and we want to know that they can get hurt, but not show it. They can feel exhausted, but keep going forward. What I do not want to see is a boxer showing their exhaustion, showing that they're dropping their hands, they're turning their head, executing poor defense. Those are all things that are going to lead to a boxer getting hurt. And if you haven't got that stuff now, you need to go away and work on it before you even think about stepping in the ring.
What I'd look for if someone was trying to join the fight team would be you can't have a big ego.
They've got to be able to push us as a team. Some nights you come in here and you don't want to be here at all. So you need that motivation from your teammates to pick you up, get you going.
The people that earned a spot on the fight team are Ali Woods.
I had these goals and they were to keep going, keep pushing, and I feel like I have done that. Even when I was pushed to my limits and I got tired, I still kept going.
Emma Connolly.
Done the best I can with what I've got. I'm happy if I'm the hardest worker in the room. I might not be the fittest, I might not be the best, but I can ensure that I'm doing my 100% at all times. If I leave a session like that, I'm pretty pleased with myself.
Brittany Smith.
I pushed myself. I did as best I could. I know my strengths, what I'm good at and what I can obviously push through harder, but that's more so it.
Josh Panakos.
I'm pretty proud with how I've gone this weekend. I've made sure to try and push myself as much as I can every single time. You know, your mind constantly second guesses why you're there, why you're doing this. Maybe you should stop trying, but it's about pushing yourself forward.
I put my fighters through exactly the same thing. This weekend is a snapshot of what my fighters do Monday through Saturday. You need to be prepared to put out exactly what you've done this weekend, day in, day out, Monday to Saturday. Raw? I haven't rawed yet. Rah!